Hey YouTube, this is a sort of request, not really a request, it isn't requested. Chatting to a guy, Frank Periconi, I think you were on the live stream on Sunday, talking about what sort of strings to use for the Black Sabbath tuning, which is C sharp standard. The answer is I just use normal strings. They're either 100 to 40s or 105 to 45s. I couldn't tell you. They're kind of, to be honest, these are actually from different sets. As you can see, 3 of them look like they're roto sounds and 1 of them isn't. So I would suggest that, yeah, the one that isn't is much cleaner than the other ones. Geezer Butler never changed his strings, changed them for every album. So that's one of my excuses for using it. This is the one I use in the band for C sharp. So this is a 32-inch scale, which is the same as my new Fernandez, kind of why I like it. It's a nice scale. And it's tuned to C sharp, so it's C sharp, F sharp, B, E. And yeah, the strings are pretty bendy, but yeah, playing the Sabbath stuff, it kind of works, so you can do a bit more of that, you know. I really love this bass. This is a really bizarre one. So it's a standard scale. It's just an Aria. It's a TSB, which stands for not the savings bank. It stands for Thor series bass standard, and this would be the cheapy one from the range. Kind of like a wee bit of a sort of sleek P bass, I suppose. I think I said before I don't really like this headstock, but it works really well on this one because the body itself's a bit pointy, sleek. This one came with no pickup, so this is actually a Washburn pickup, which I put in just because it was the only one I had lying about. It was the first one I found. It was from an 80s Washburn B2, and it was going to get upgraded later. And the scratch plate was all smashed in here, which often happens with scratch plates, because the volume control and the jackpots is on it. So I made this. This is my first attempt at making something out of that checker plate stuff, and I was really pleased with it. I thought that's just fantastic. If anything, it's an improvement on having a plastic one. Bit better shielding and stuff, plus it's a bit tougher. So yeah, so this pickup turned out to be really, really good, so I've not changed it. I actually quite like it. It kind of sits the guitar a bit. So this is a 1982, is it 83? 83, made in Matsumoku. Thor sound. It's actually a wee bit low. Did I play the gigs as low as that? I'm going to raise it up a little bit. I don't really have there's a kind of kink in the strap there, which is implying maybe that's what it normally is. Maybe just a little bit higher than that. That sounds about right. So whether this one stays as my drop C one, or I use the Fernandez for the drop C and use this as my main bass. I need to do a video. I've got a million views on YouTube. So I got a thing through last week. Well, I forgot about it. They didn't really tell me very much. It was just sometimes I look on my sort of studio page, so you think it was up here. 6 days ago you got 1 million views. Well done. 1 million views. Imagine if I'd had £1 for every one of them. I'd be minted. But I'm not. I couldn't be bothered going and finding I use a kind of a Korg multi-effects unit for the Sabbath band because it gives me a tuner and a wah-wah for the start of NIB, and it's got quite a good fuzz in it because it's like a 2-side fuzz. Like if you stick a bass through a fuzz, you lose all the low end, whereas if you've got like a fuzz pedal that's got a dry and a wet mix on it, so you've still got the original sound plus a fuzzy sound. This does it, so I've just been using that just for ease more than anything else. I was thinking ideally I would be running through a splitter box, this as 1 amp and that one with a fuzz pedal on it, so I've got both. So I'm kind of approximating that. I've got the wee Laney with a twin note fuzz pedal on. In fact, I can see that tone controls up at full. That's not going to be good. Yeah, that sounds a bit doomy. Yeah, so I'm now running it into the splitter pedal. Bass is coming through that, and the split signal is coming through that with a fuzz pedal on it. So just now in case you're trying to remember what songs it is we play that are in C sharp. We'll play that one. This is a really annoying one to try and play along with because it's actually in C sharp and a half tuning if you listen to try and play along with the record. See, now it sounds right. I was like, it sounds like not bassy enough. Again, I'm not the singer. Wow, it really shows how about practice. I can't remember how you play any of these songs. We've not been. We did a gig, and actually you can find one song that we're doing Fairies Wear Boots at the one gig we managed to do after the first lockdown and before current restrictions. So we've not actually been in. We've maybe played once since November or something. Not even that. Was it October? It was in October. That ridiculous. What other ones out in funny tuning? What's quite good with a lot of these is it's the guitar that starts or the drums. So I'm playing these all really, really, really fast. So because the guitar starts it, I don't get to play so fast. Like there's some of the Sabbath songs that are really slow. Wait for a while while he's running through it like about 4 times through it. I think it goes go. Rocket engine burning through so fast, running through the dark sky, daylight, running it to the end. And some of the Sabbath songs are really, really long. That's like never even. I'm chopping these bits up into quarters and going, I've been playing this riff for too long, so I put it in. But the Sabbath are amazing at build up on a riff. It's fantastic. So these are really abbreviated versions. I hope I don't get a copyright strike. I'll just demonetize this. I'm actually busy today. I'm going out, so this was a last second idea to do this video. I don't have any videos to do. Yeah, so just one of my favourite ones. And I make this last like a whole minute. Weird playing it quite quietly, but you can hear, see, like because the strings are low, you get that sort of slapping, lots of impacty noises. A lot of these bits I start off with the guitar because at that bit it's a guitar that's like I go da 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 da. Don't you think I know what I'm doing? Tell me that I'm doing it wrong. Never want to see me abusing. Tell me that I'm really down. Yeah. Not the singer. I am the world that hides the universal secret of all time. Destruction of the empty spaces is my one and only crime. I've lived 1,000 dreams. And ones like that. Yeah, so about 15 minutes. You see how we totally ran out of time when we had to do a half-hour set, and it was like having to cut out a whole one. I'd be alright, well, we'll miss out that one, and it's like even shortening them down. You know, it's like you kind of have to do War Pigs, and War Pigs is 7 or 8 minutes, and Black Sabbath is like the same, and you can't really play it. I mean, to be totally honest, I could probably just play quite a lot of those songs just in drop C anyway. You know, it's like so. There are some good open strings when you're playing it normally. Like, you get that when you don't. Yeah, well. That one in ages, well, for longer ages. Oh, my. I can't sing that one in place of time. Yeah, so I managed to talk and dribble my way through this quite successfully. Rock on, it's Christmas. I've still got my Christmas tree up, which is maybe I wonder if actually I'll stick that. Can I have that just in shot to make it look a bit more Christmassy? Yeah, it makes it look like I've got a real size tree, doesn't it? Yeah. No. Listen to that. These are things I'll work out before next time we're back in the studio. Also, you get a ridiculous amount of sustain. Noticing that for Children of the Grave. Rock on, Merry Christmas. This will be out tonight, hopefully, and then I'm going over to Scots, so maybe my Christmas Day one will be tomorrow, and then I'm going down to possibly Kilmarnock and maybe do a video down there. I don't know. See what happens. Rock on, but if I don't manage to get one out every day, then I've not died, I've just not had time. Catch you later.